Aspartame, does it cause cancer? So aspartame is probably the most villainized of all the artificial sweeteners. And in this video, I'm gonna attempt to show you why. So that by the end of the video, you can decide if it deserves all the fear and bad press it has gotten. So unlike the other common sweeteners, aspartame is protein-based. When metabolized, it's broken down into aspartic acid and phenylalanine, which are two amino acids, and methanol, which are all found in other common foods like tomatoes, milk, eggs, meat, etc. It was approved by the FDA in 1974, and its approval process was highly criticized. Around that time, many people thought it caused brain tumors, so it was investigated for safety even further, and eventually given the green flag in 1987. However, a 60-minute special released in 1996 rehashed all this drama, and did so in an eerie way, as 60 Minutes usually does. And that stirred up a lot of drama and fear in the general public. And to add even more fuel to the fire, an email-based conspiracy theory about the producers of aspartame and its approval process spread all throughout the internet just 2 years later in 1998. And of course, all the hazardous health claims that were made were false, though it did scare the general public and left a very negative lasting impression. Then, fast forward to 06-07, where there was 2 studies out of the Ramazzini Institute that reported increased malignancies in rats. However, despite even more panic, both the FDA and EFSA reviewed the studies and found several flaws. It was even reviewed by an expert panel that pointed out numerous issues, including using infected rats, not randomizing them, giving them inappropriate doses, and a lack of tons of other controls. So EFSA re-evaluated it for safety in 2013 and again found no cause for concern. Now, the most recent controversy was in July of 2023 when the IARC classified aspartame as possibly carcinogenic. And this initially sounds scary, until you understand how it's classified. There are hazard-based lists and risk-based lists. A hazard-based list simply states that there's potential to cause harm, but a risk-based list states the likelihood of harm based upon amounts of everyday exposure. And this list is a hazard-based list. And tons of other everyday items are in the same category, like aloe vera and pickled vegetables. The FDA even responded to the IARC's conclusion and disagreed with them. And despite all of that, the acceptable daily intake for aspartame is 40 milligrams per kilogram of body weight per day. And most people don't even come within a fraction of that intake. And since then, even more high-quality research has come out that's demonstrated its safety and even net positive health effects. So, you be the judge. Is aspartame the villain